I've watched all the challenges, tried them for myself, learned to get better. Now can this noob steal the show? Welcome to Noob versus Meta.
Hello everyone, I am Gimmick Quattro and welcome back to my channel. And in today's video we are now on episode 8 of Noob versus Meta. The series I started probably about a month and a half ago or so. Maybe it's only about a month ago. I do 2 episodes a week, so 2, 4, 6. Actually, this is the ending of a month, I guess. For those of you who are new to the channel and haven't seen this before, I lost my match last round, or last episode. And so I have a circle that I press to try to determine what my prize will be to kind of help give me some support. On it, I have 3 packs from any of the past sets that I've already opened, 5 packs from the past set, the exact set that I did last episode, or any wild card, so I can pick up any card from any set as long as I haven't already received that card. So let's get into it and see what I get. I'm kind of hoping, I like the 5 packs or the 3 packs, they're a lot of fun. Oh, but I got a wild card. So, wild any card. I'll have to think about this, because I don't. Give me a second, I'm going to think about this, determine what I want, and I will cut right back to the action. So I'm back and I thought about it. I'm going to give myself a copy of Necro Valley. Now, you might say if that really is the best option. Out of all the cards I could give myself, is Necro Valley really the best option to give? And it's yes and no. I would like to be able to play the Necro Valley deck someday. I have a lot of the cards for it. And the one card that I really miss that I do need is Necro Valley. So, you know, with that logic in mind and stuff like that, if I really want to play kind of more like an anti-meta deck in a way, it's like half is, then Necro Valley is going to be a card that I'm going to want. Later on, you know, I can get cards like Recruiter and stuff like that, and when I do, it'll make the deck so much better. So, yeah, decided to go with Necro Valley, and I will add that later on to my collection. Alright, so today's episode, we are actually going to be opening up 24 packs of Magician's Force. Some cards, as you can tell, one of the main cards in the set was the introduction of the Dark Magician Girl. A card that's it's okay. I know it's played in modern Dark Magician decks, I think just because it's an easy to summon monster off of like, what is it, Apprentice Magician, I think? Or whatever it is. Apprentice Magician Girl or something like that, I think it's got summoned off of her or something like that. I don't know the deck very well. I know there is a card though that says, you know, summon like a level 7 or level 6 or higher spellcaster type monster from your deck or something like that. So other than that, I really don't think it sees much play. I didn't think it seemed much play back then. It's an okay card. If I get it, then I get it. If I don't, then I don't. It's really not that important. Then we have the people running about, oppressed people and united resistance. These cards were a part of they're part of like a bigger kind of picture in which there's like a spell or a trap card, something like that they work with, which can like wipe the board or whatever, if all 3 of them out or something weird like that. So they're okay cards to have. I'm never going to pull it off. So they're just kind of there to be there. Yeah, I'm going to get all the pieces probably, but I'm never going to play it. X Head Cannon, Y Dragon Head, and Z Metal Tank. These guys are all part of the ABC, XYZ. No, they're part of the XYZ archetype, and I believe ABCs. Yeah, the ABC archetype is what they're all a part of. I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm talking about. You there in the comments judging me, don't you dare. I know exactly what I'm talking about. I think it would be okay if I got them all, because I could play those cards definitely later down the road. I might be able to build a deck with it. I like machine cards. For those of you who've been long-time viewers of the channel, you understand that I love gimmick puppets. They're the machine, dark deck, and earth, kind of, but that's neither here nor there. And so because of that, I love to give that deck some type of, you know, different types of things. And I've actually tried XCs before, ABCs before in my free time. and being able to chance to kind of mess around with them again would be kind of nice. And Machine, I think, is actually my favorite archetype. Continuing onwards, we have Darkblade. It's just an 1800 warrior. It would be okay with the warrior deck, so that's something. Plus, it's a rare, so it's a bit easier to get. Not guaranteed, but a bit easier. This set was a big introduction of Union monsters, by the way. Something I'm probably not going to mess around with too much because they're just a bit annoying. They're not really good quite yet, or have like a lot of support to them quite yet. So I'm probably going to look over most of those. Now there's Decayed Commander, Zombie Tiger. They work together. I can throw them inside with Zombie deck. They might be able to work out okay there. Giant Orc. It's nice for the Fiend deck because it's a 22 beater, but it gets switched into defense mode, so it's going to die pretty much immediately, and it can't change position next turn. So it's kind of like, it can be okay, but it's really slow. So it might get over like one monster before it gets destroyed and it's not useful anymore. Well, actually, Second Goblin can be equipped as a union to Giant Orc, which lets him change his battle position once per turn. Which I guess is okay. It makes Giant Orc a little bit more usable, but now it's also two pieces to a combo that is still really slow and not that good. Burning Beast and Freezing Beast I think are okay. I think they go into each other, or they can equip to each other and stuff like that. So they kind of like work in and a lot of the Union monsters, they kind of have another card or two in mind that they work with in this set. But yet again, like I said, that's a lot of combos that you're trying to put together that are just not that important. They're just too slow for this modern meta that I'm trying to go up against. DD Craze Beast can be okay if I wanted to build a deck kind of around that theme, in which I might be able to buff them with like equip spells and stuff like that, and just have them run into a bunch of monsters, and then just get rid of them from the game. Dimension Jar is what it is. In some ways it can be nice if I have like remove from play type of recovery, if I do a deck that involves that type of idea of removing cards from play. This card can be okay. Ripping away resources from my opponent can be really nice. But other than that, it's kind of slow and maybe not that good. So, Roulette Barrel, it's, again, and I cannot say this enough times, the biggest problem is slow cards. Roulette Barrel, it was okay removal for the time, it was a lot of fun. 200 friends point body, kind of hard to get over, but its effect is too slow for this modern game. It'll go off like once before it gets destroyed. Paladin and White Dragon, that's not really an ultra rare that you want to see, definitely because I don't own a Blue Eyes White Dragon, and so that's, and it's slow. It's not even used in any decks now. It's just a relic of the past. That's what it'll continue to be. Kaiser Coliseum, it is banned for a reason. If I get this card, I can create a stun deck. Autonomous Action Unit, I don't think I like the life point deficit that I would have to take, but being able to get something out of my opponent's graveyard that I can use might be okay. It's just a way more painful Monster Reborn. Poison the Old Man can be nice for a burn deck, and if I want to, if I ran into a situation which I might need to gain life points, I guess, to kind of keep myself around a little bit longer, that can be kind of nice. Tribute Doll. Tribute Doll is actually not terrible. It gives me a reason to play more higher leveled monsters in my deck, and it brings them out a bit easier. So, I mean, the fact that I can't attack sucks, but being able to get a pretty decent sized body on the field that's not bad. Wave Motion Cannon is a fun card for a burn deck, but that's it. Again, I will look into building a burn deck someday, possibly. Huge Revolution, this is the card I was talking about. It just sends all cards from your opponent's hand to the graveyard and destroy all cards your opponent controls. As much as that's kind of a cool idea, it's slow and hard to do right now, so I'd have to wait much later on to get more support for that, and then by the time it's kind of crap. Thunder Ruler would be nice. It's kind of for a stall deck if I wanted to run more of like a slower type build to keep my opponent from attacking me, be able to protect some of my monsters a little bit, that type of stuff. That can be kind of a nice card just to have in the arsenal for a deck like that. Secret Barrel, again, just a nice burn card. Each player can only target one type of monster. This can be nice if I'm going up against a deck that runs multiple different types of monsters, being able to take care of a bunch of them, and like force them to have one. Definitely if I'm only playing with one monster type, which I guess can be good in the deck that I've been going up against. I'll have to think about that, actually. Didn't even think about that until now. Interesting. Adhesive trap hole. I might actually be able to find a use for that in a way. Being able just to have the attack is not great because it still have the monster on the field and can still activate their effects. But again, that might give me ability to help run over some stuff in a quick situation. You know, they summon something, I have it, I run over it next turn. I might be able to protect some of my monsters that way. XY Dragon Cannon, XYZ Dragon Cannon, Z Tank, and YZ Tank. If I get any of them, plus any of the combination of the other cards, you know, I need at least 2 of the other ones and the right one of these. Can be really nice for me to be able to get and use later on. Probably not now as much, but definitely later on. I mean, it is quick access to an Xyz monster that you don't have to use polymerization for. Not an Xyz, a fusion monster that you don't need to have polymerization for, which can be really nice to have that bit of an extra combo extension, but it'd have to be run more unless in a machine deck. Unless I just want to throw them in as extras, but that might be too hard in my deck right now. I might want to build it throughout a different deck. Giant Angus Beast. That's it. Beast normal. Good body. Sonic Bird, Wing Beast, good body. Luster Dragon, good body. If I get that, that'd be really nice for my dragon deck. This week, I did not actually go through and build another deck and do some stuff like I said I was thinking about doing. I just didn't have the time. Maybe I will tonight. I don't know if I'm playing with 1 or 2 decks. Amazoness cards are okay. They become better later on with more support. Being able to stockpile some of those now might be nice. I don't know if I can actually get all the support cards. Like, I'm saying certain things like, oh, support later on, support later on. I don't know if they actually come out some of the main sets. They might not. I don't know if I'll ever actually get access to some of those cards. So the reason, just because I'm saying it doesn't actually mean I'm going to get it. Or they might become good. I actually have to do a little more research into that. I actually would not be mad if I got Swordswoman. That's a nice body that if my opponent has to attack into it, then taking all the damage can be really nice. The Skilled White and Skilled Dark are no good. There's just no use for them. Plus, I don't think I even have a Dark Magician or Buster Blader. They're slow, and they're just not good, so I hope to never see those. Apprentice Magician. It's actually not a bad card. I just don't know if I fully have a use for it. Old Vindictive is actually kind of nice. Basic removal, like Man-Eater Bug. You know, it's just a Man-Eater Bug, basically. Just spellcaster form. Chaos Command Magician. Negates the effect of a monster card that targets its card. Seems like it's okay. I don't fully know how I'd be able to use that. If I got it, I just don't even know how I'd be able to summon it and stuff like that. But maybe there's a way. Breaker. Breaker is a really, really, really good card. Breaker is just genuinely good, being able to remove, 1900 body when it comes out. Being able to redo just MST a card, but still become a 1600 body is just nice. I would be grateful if I get pull at least 1 copy of that, if not more. Magical Scientist is a card that if I get it, I will be playing it at its full max capacity. It will be nice to be able... I'll probably play it 1 or 2 copies. It'll be really nice just be able to quickly fusion summon a bunch of monsters and be able to run over my opponent. That's it. That could be my way just to completely shut out games. Royal Magical Library was the best way to put spell counters, to do much things with spell counters at the time. I think it actually still is okay now. Being able to draw a card off of it can be really nice. But I would need to go into a much more spell-heavy deck and be able to run a bunch of things that I won't be able to do. Like, people used to run 3 copies of Magical Mallet, Pot of Greed, 3 Upstart, a bunch of stuff like that to get this thing going that I just don't have the same access to. Time-Affecting Virus, I might be able to find use for. It is water, it is aqua, it's 1600. It could probably fit inside my deck just fine. It gets a boost from Umi. The discard effect is not, it's actually a pretty good effect. So, Desquala is just an okay burn card at rare. Might see some use if I do a burn deck. Dark Scorpion Cliff. You could just have it for the Dark Magician deck. Magical Merchant, I will probably never actually play. It was okay for the time, but just not now. Amazonas Spellcaster is just, it's nice for the Amazonas deck if I can get enough of them. Emblem of Dragon Destroyer. It's actually not bad for Buster Bladers in general. Would I ever be able to play it? The answer is no. I would never play Buster Blader like that. My Body the Shield, great card as a way of protection. Well, the 1500 part life point reduction is not great, but in general, it can be kind of nice protection to have, so I might run it in like 1 or 2 copies. Here's the end here. Dark Paladin. I would like to get it to say that I have it. Oh, double spell's okay. I might be actually get some use out of that if I manage to pull it off. It might be just kind of fun, more or less, than anything else. But, in Diffusion Wave Motion, I would need to run a very specific deck. I'm just going to cut that out. I'd have to run a very specific deck, and I just don't know if I have the means to do that. Alright, now that we're kind of gone through the set here, let's go into the actual pack opening. I cannot wait for Invasion of Chaos. That'll be a fun set. Get some of those Chaos monsters in here. Yes, I am drinking. Yeah, I don't know if you guys can tell what I am drinking, but I am drinking it. Alright, first pack here. Nothing. Magical Scientist, actually, that's really good. Other than that, nothing really to talk about. But that's 1 copy of Magical Scientist. I'm assuming I'll be able to get 3 copies. You're not guaranteed these things, but I'm hoping that I will. Wow, this is going slow. I hate that, actually. That's awful. Dark Pitch Dragon is okay if I get Dark Blade. Sonic Bird is actually nice to get. Secret Barrel is nice to get. So yeah. I like Sonic Bird is just a good beater if I want to play the wing deck. Tribute Doll I'm actually really okay with getting. Amazon's Fighter I'm okay with getting. Atana's Action Unit is actually really good. Thunder Ruler. Actually, I'm okay with a lot of these cards. I don't know what this does. I'm gonna look up what this card does as my first super rare. Wow. I don't think it's gonna be very good. Whoa, bless me. I hate how slow my computer's going. I'm going to be cutting out a lot of this. Alright, so what this card does is when a spell card is activated that targets exactly 1 monster on the field, negate the activation, you just destroy it. When a spell card is activated, send 1 spell card from your hand to the graveyard, negate the activation if you do destroy it. I cannot speak. That card's okay. It is kind of... It's specific to spell cards, which I understand it's kind of in the name, but it seems too situational, and I'd have to have a spell card that I really want to get rid of, so probably not. But, I mean, hey, it's our first super rare. Can't be too upset about that, I guess. Wow. Excuse me. Bing Bang Shot, I believe, just gives Pierce. I think that's like its main thing, so it's okay if I'm running a baiter. Okay! A super rare XZ tank cannon. And now I just gotta get some of the things. My Body, I'm glad I got that. I'm actually okay with getting Dark Scorpion Cliff. Alright, let's move on. Okay, Dark Blade. That's actually pretty good. A next second copy of Magical Scientist. Rival of Warrior, I might actually see if I can use that. All in all, not a bad pack too. I actually want to get as many copies of Dark Blade as I can, definitely if I want to work around doing a Warrior deck. A second copy of Dark Blade. See, I'm already getting it. I'm only 1 away. Old Vindictive is pretty nice as basic removal. Not really happy to see Dark Core. I'm okay with seeing the Amazonas card. And Dimension Jar, I guess, is okay as well. Amazonas Tiger is actually really good. Not really. It's good. It's nice to have it for the Amazonas deck. Giant Dork, I think this is my second copy. I'll probably throw in the Fiend deck. I'm getting people texting me all over the place. Can't respond to them right now. Another Amazonas. I don't know if this Cat Tribe. I don't think that's any good. I'm gonna look at it real fast. Not that I don't think it's worth for me looking at it. Cattier Tribe. The original attack of opponent's monster that battles with this card becomes 200 points during the damage step. Oh, it's just a simple way to kind of get through something, like kind of crash. So I guess that's okay. Unless you pump it. Ooh, super rare. Oh, Skilled Dark Magician. Really? Really? I don't want to see that. There's so many better cards. A third copy of Magical Scientist I'm okay with seeing. Actually, I'm really happy to see that. Amazon Spellcaster. I might try to run something with Amazon and see if I can maybe make a blend deck of some kind. A rare, I don't know. I don't really care. This is an Amazoness I like. Some more Amazoness cards. Another Cliff. Good old Cliff. If I want to build Dark Scorpions at some point in time. Another Buy Body. Oh, Frontline, it lets you summon 2 Union monsters, I believe. So that's not bad. It's kind of a way to swarm. Amazoness Fighter, though. Good pull. A secret rare Diffusion Wave Motion, really? Really? That in the Skilled could have been like any of the XYZ cards, any of the base cards, or any of the fusion summon monsters, you know? Nice to get another old Vindictive. Nice to get a Thunder of Ruler, something like that. Magician's Apprentice. And Sonic Bird are really the most notable cards. Another Cattier, I don't think that's really that important. A Great Angus. I should... Ooh, an ultra rare Amazonas Sword Fighter. This is the one that does battle damage, right? Like it can't get destroyed by battle. Swordswoman. I think I said Swords Fighter. Whoops. And this is when the opponent takes battle damage. Amazon's deck looking more real, possibly. Oh yes, a super rare X head cannon. Now I just got to get one of the other 2, I think. Actually, I think I got XZ, so I need to get the Z. Another Autonomous. I think that's 3 or 4 copies now. A super... Oh, Amazoness. Wow, Amazoness Archers. I got another super rare for them. If I could pull more super rares for them, maybe that's just looking even more... Ooh. I do have to be a bit more quiet, by the way. I can probably fix this in post. But right now I do have to be a bit more quiet because people who live here are actually now home. I was actually here by myself for a while, so. But now they're back home as of yesterday, so I do have to be a bit more quieter when I do these at night. No, I don't care about that rare. Alright, 3 packs left. Another Apprentice Magician, I guess. Another Amazonas. Blow Dart. Another Sonic Bird. 2 packs left. A Cliff. And last pack, I'm really hoping for a Z. Probably Z. Or an Amazoness Swordswoman. Would be the 2 cards I think I'd hope the best for. And I didn't. But I had to get a Death Koala. So, all in all, actually not that bad of an opening. I might look into building Amazonas. I don't know what I would mix them with. What are they, warriors? So I might build them in with a warrior deck of some kind. Maybe do a mixed with Amazonas and warriors together. And alright, so I will see you guys at the deck build screen. Alright guys, I'm back and this is the deck. So, not much has changed with this deck. The biggest thing that I actually did was change up the extra deck to be more suitable to run Magical Scientist. That's all I really did with this one, so everything else is the exact same. 2/7, 3 high, 2 Aqua, 1 Island, 1 Humanoid, 1 Legendary, 1 Aqua Spirit, 1 Senju, 1 Sonic, 1 Witch, 1 Cyber, 2 Yami, 1 Maneater, 2 Crab Turtle, 1 Raigeki, 1 Giant, 1 Pot, 1 Cold, 1 Fisher, 1 Upstart, 1 Terraforming, 1 Monster, 2 Turtle, 1 Book, 2 Legendary, 1 Bottomless, 1 Michizuri, 1 Needle Ceiling, 1 Dust Tornado, 1 Trap Justu, 1 Mirror Wall, and 1 Solemn Judgment. In the extra deck, we still have the 2 Worm Drake, 3 Punished Eagle, 2 Empress, 2 Rabid, 3 Super Robo Yuri, 1 Super Robo Lady, 1 Reaper of the Nightmare, and 1 Nightmare Phoenix. And then for the side deck, we have 1 Worm Drake, 1 Magical Scientist, 1 Soul Release, 1 Different Dimension Capsule, 1 Giant Trunade, 1 Monster, 1 Book, 1 Called by the Grave, 1 Legendary Ocean, 2 Raigeki Break, 1 Michizuri, 1 Needle Stealing, 1 Trap Dust Chute, and 1 Mirror Wall. I thought about doing Tribe Infecting Virus. Without enough cards to discard that I really would want to get rid of, and without my opponent focusing on one type of monster, I feel like it could come into play, but maybe not as much. I might end up playing this over. Here, I'm gonna take out Soul Release and add this in, and if I use this, I will probably trade it out for Aqua Spirit. So that's this deck, but the main deck that I kind of want to talk about is I've got an Amazoness Warrior deck. Now this was kind of quickly put together, but I think it looks pretty okay, so let's go through it. We have 2 copies of Darkblade, 3 Warrior Digrapher, 1 Skull Mariner, 2 Sword Hunter, 1 Zombira the Dark, 1 Amazoness Paladin, or 2 Amazoness Paladin, 1 Amazoness Swordswoman, 3 Amazoness Fighter, 1 Amazoness Archer, 2 Amazoness Tiger, 1 Witch, 1 Cyber, 3 Blowpiper, 2 Magical Scientist, 1 Tribute Doll, 1 Raigeki, 1 Reinforcement of the Army, 2 Pot, 3 Amazoness Spellcaster, 2 Warrior Returning Alive, 2 Book of Moon, 1 Fusion Sword Marisam Blade, 1 Lightning Blade, 1 Amazoness Archers, and 1 Solemn Judgment. The extra deck, we have 3 Punished, 3 Empress, 2 Rabid, 3 Robo Aru, got it. 3 Robo Lady, 2 Kaminari Attack, 1 Reaper, and then for the side deck, we have 3 Cliff. Probably gonna get this removed eventually. I was thinking about maybe once I get access to more Dark Scorpion cards, I would do it like half Amazoness, half Dark Scorpion until I can like fill out the Amazoness deck. But I realized that the only cards I think for Dark Scorpion that's actually come out have been Cliff and Donzalug and Burglar. So I'm still missing a few cards. I wonder if they could have come out in earlier sets and I didn't realize. Or just don't have. I mean, I know they don't have them. I've looked and I don't have them in my collection. So they're either in a later on set or they've already come out and I missed them. But right now, I think it's something better. He's going to be in the side deck. 1 Old Vindictive, 2 Cold Wave, 1 Return Warrior Returning Alive, 1 Called, 2 Autonomous Action Unit, 1 Dust, 2 Fairy Box, and 2 Mirror Wall. I like this deck. I think it's not going to work out great, but I think it definitely's got a chance. Amazoness is a full-blown archetype in like more than about half the deck, actually, not more. I think about half the deck is running it. And there's more cards coming up in a couple of sets. that will be able to fill out the rest of the deck, which will be nice. Maybe it's in a couple sets. I've actually been thinking back to CMOs, and I think I'm a bit confused. Like Heirloom and Hunting Ground actually come out in a Synchro set, so that's a little bit down the road. But still, you know, we have some access to some pretty decent cards right now, and we can get some more Warrior cards later down the road. And so yeah, let's hop into the duel. So we're going to go up against the same deck that we did last week. It'll be Rainbow, so it's the Exceed heavy deck. And let's get into this. I will be playing both decks, obviously. Things are going to look a bit different here. My name is now Noob. Instead of Gimmick Quattro, I actually created a different count solely for the Noob versus meta. And my Gimmick Quattro count will be used for other video ideas that I have coming out soon. So, yeah. This is easier for decks and stuff like that to be able to look at some things. Well, I was gonna say I'm screwed, but well, that didn't. That's actually okay. Being able to get rid of the whatever, the units on this card or whatever it is. I guess units, I guess is what you would call it. I'm not quite sure. I don't know why I'm drawing a blank. Yeah, I guess I'll go with 7 colored. I'm actually just gonna crash here. It might seem a bit weird, but I want to get as much off the field as I can and not let him go into anything else. So, but I was saying, basically just letting him being able to use up his effect was really good there. Oh, his hand is all monsters. I'll just get rid of that, I guess. Doesn't really matter. And I'll trap dust shoot this. I want to keep his board as clear as possible at all times while I figure out an answer. Pot of Greed is actually really nice here. Let me draw a 2 card. And Maneater Bug. And Solemn Judgment. Alright, we might be finding some answers. I might try to look into building a more destructive heavy deck. Like running the old Vindictives, running Apprentice Magician to go into old Vindictive, running Maneater Bug, running the Solemns and the Raigeki and the Raigeki Break and the Mitsuzuris and stuff like that. Might do a deck a little bit more heavier in that area. And see how that works out. It'll be definitely way more reactive, but I have to figure out like a good type of beater or something to put in the deck that I can actually use to swing and for game. And I'll get rid of that because he didn't attack yet. Alright. Well, that's not great. I mean, it's okay, but I definitely need it later on. Cancel. No. This is actually no good. This card is no good, actually. That sucks. Oh, wait a minute. It's fine. I'll use it this turn. It's totally fine. Whoa, Cowboy for game. I should have waited. I should have used this. I misread the effect or whatever. Not misread, I don't know, it's dumb in the moment. I'm gonna keep things how they are. Yeah. I don't know, I know I don't switch out a lot when I probably should, but oh well. And Solemn this. I got enough type of like destruction. I want to go a bit more aggressive. and some of the 7 colored instead of being defensive with the humanoid. Do I negate this? Do I let him draw 2 cards here? The answer's no. I actually think I will negate that. And then I'll take out the bird. I mean, felt pretty risky. Oof, I don't know what that is. That could be Mirror Force. I hate to play around it, but I'm going to. Better safe than sorry. If the attack goes, yeah, see, it's Quaking Mirror Force. It's better to be in a situation which I actually have control of what one of the cards I put down. But, yeah, it sucks. I need a Legendary Ocean, I think, here, really. Ooh, and Pot of Greed. Probably the most I've seen this card in a minute. I'll do Yami Ship. I actually like getting cards like Yami Ship. And having them in the deck, so having like 2 Mana Eater and a Yami Ship are just nice as like forms of protection and stuff like that I really don't have a lot of typical access to. Let's get more defensive. I feel like I cannot wait for the Xyz era, and I can start, being able to go into things like Cowboy if I actually get access to that and stuff like that, in situations in which I can be very defensive. Well, that wasn't cool. No, I think I'm going to set Witch here. Which gets me to deck then a little bit and find out some answers. So, Cyberjar, or I'm actually gonna do Cyberjar, I think. Might as well go for broke at this point in time. Deck thin a little bit, and hopefully got a nice board established here. Definitely if I can get him to get more cards on board. Yep, here we go. And with him just running out his deck like that, he might not have a lot left. Wow, I'm getting some really... Ooh, Yami Ship, that's good. Okay, so he's got 2 monsters, which can be a bit, but I definitely got really good stuff here. Ooh. Wow, I'm so close to losing here. I'm not gonna Cold Wave. First, I'm gonna activate a Legendary Ocean. Next, I'm going to set Michizuri, set Book of Moon. I'm going to set Aquamador, play Turtle Oath, getting rid of these 2. Wait, what? Why did it make me do all 3 of them? I'm so confused. Because everything's been reduced by 1. Oh. And that means I can only do 6. That's awkward that I didn't know that. I did know that, just didn't realize that. That really sucks. Oh well. Do I book this? Yeah, I might as well play as defensively as possible. I'm just gonna activate Cold Wave here. Attack. I'll let my opponent draw his last card, and hopefully he won't be able to do anything. No, like, cowboy for game. And I think as long as I don't make any mistakes here, I'll do that. I'll get a legendary ocean. And I'm just going to end turn. He does have burning mirror force, so I do not want to attack if I can run into a burning. Alright, and I won. Safety. Alright, I do have a chance to win again here, which would be really nice. Don't know if I like this. See? I should be okay to just do this and get around it. Because it's only when a monster is normal or special summoned or a spell card, spell trap card is activated. So, no. I can get rid of this. Nope. Unfortunately, I do actually want to get rid of this. Because of the negate being up. And I don't want to deal with the negate. I will take a lot more damage here, but overall, I think it will be a bit more worth it. That's fine. I think. I'll play Yami ship. I definitely need something to take care of that. Okay. Senju is not what I want. I'll play Witch to let me dig for an answer. I think Cyberjar is my answer, but Cyberjar can also be really risky in this situation, so I don't know. Yeah, I'll grab the Cyberjar. It's really risky, but I think it's way more worth it to have on hand than anything else. And again, we're in a situation where I either go broke or go home. Overextend enough, get rid of a lot of monsters. Legendary, ooh, double legendary ocean, which I guess I really need the one, but honestly, I'm gonna play defensively because most of his monsters are just a higher level. Or higher attack, I'm sorry, higher attack, so I can't really guarantee to get around that. He got 2. But he also got, what, Mirror Force? Oh crap, I don't even remember everything. It was Mirror Force and something else. I don't like Cook. Cook is not good. This card is unaffected by card effects, but I can run it over if I had the ability to, which I don't right now. Senju can get me the ritual monster, but I need the ritual spell. I'm just gonna set this and hope for the best. I really have no other answers or something else to do. And that worked out because he had other cards on the field, but that's probably Mirror Force. I don't know why my computer's running slow all of a sudden. I'm gonna Cold Wave here. I'm gonna summon. I don't know why. I didn't think Cold Wave should affect a Legendary Ocean, but I guess it does. Which puts me in a bad position, in a very awkward position, because I didn't know that. And they can attack me directly. And Cowboy for game. That's so frustrating. Because I really thought it didn't affect cards in the field. It doesn't make it sound like it does. Well, that sucks. Time to give the Amazoness Warrior deck a try. Amazoness Warrior. You have to let me guys know if you prefer the double deck or just the one. I think they can both be kind of fun, just depending. Ooh, free life points. Crap. I accidentally did a random deck in a single duel. That's fine. I'm just gonna do this. It'll be a quick little test here. This is not meant to be serious enough anyways. So, I'm gonna play, I don't know, let's play, no idea what deck this is. I think I vaguely know what deck this is, so I am a bit worried, but I should be okay, hopefully. Scapegoat's interesting. I'm sorry I made the mistake here, guys. I totally forgot I had to switch over the rules and whatever else, but I think this will be just fine. It'll be fun. Right. This all seems very normal. Oh, yeah, Borreload, yep. Uh-huh, yeah, that's, yeah, that's what I thought. Yep. Looks like I'm just gonna play, and pass. Well, I don't think I'm winning this. I don't think I have what it takes to beat Borreload. That also sucks. This is awkward. Wow, that's even worse. Well, I think this might be the only chance I can do this. I'm going to, this is ultimately not going to make any difference whatsoever. I'm expecting totally to lose here. I don't know why it won't let me attack my opponent directly. No. Why wouldn't let me attack? It says I can. That sucks. That's really weird too. I don't know. I have no idea. Didn't give me any option. So even if your opponent controls a monster, it can attack your monster. I don't know. It's weird. Too weird. Still trying to figure some things out. But I can't put that face down defense position, so that doesn't matter. Darn Link Karibo. Yeah, that's right. Bye-bye, Eater of Millions. Well, I'm basically lost. Well, I definitely lost here. Thank you guys for watching the episode. If you enjoyed, please hit the like button, comment down below, subscribe to my channel, and share this video with other people. I had a lot of fun, and I hope you guys had fun watching it too, as I slowly get pinged down to death by Link Karibo. Yeah, I hope to see you guys again here in the next episode. Peace.